Well, hello. Welcome, and welcome to the Sacred Pathway Academy podcast with me, Allison Rozelle. I am the spiritual liberation coach for Black women and women of color. And I welcome you to tonight's live session as we talk about the solar plexus. Hello, everyone. So, oh boy. So, we've been talking about the chakras, haven't we? So, a couple of weeks ago, we did the root chakra, and then last week, we did the sacral chakra. I'm trying to get y'all to see my earrings. You know, I love my earrings and stuff. You know, I love my jewelry. But, so today we're going to talk about the solar plexus. Now, what's interesting about the solar plexus is it's not a chakra that a lot of people talk about for some reason. A lot of times, most people will talk about either the heart chakra or they'll talk about the sacral, maybe the root, sometimes the throat, and third eye. Oh, people love talking about the third eye. Well, for some reason, the solar plexus seems to be the forgotten stepchild of the seven chakras. And the solar plexus is by far my favorite. And the reason why it is my favorite, number one, the color is yellow. Hello. I love sunflowers. I love the color yellow. Hello, my goddess. And, you know, it's a chakra that, again, a lot of people don't focus on. So let me talk about it. The solar plexus is all about your personal power and confidence. And it's your identity. Now, I think for me, let me raise this up a little bit here. The solar plexus is my favorite because it plays so much into my personal story. So many of you who may be, yes, I do too, I love the color yellow. Now, I don't often wear the color yellow because I feel like it washes me out because of my paleness. But I still love it. I still love the color yellow. And as you can see, there's a little bit in that picture back there. And you'll find little bits of yellow all around my house. But anyway, so in my story, one of the things that I really needed to work on was my identity. Because as a single mother, and I had been a single mother for all of my son's life. I'm still single. Just so anybody know. Still single. I'm happy, but I'm still single. So my son was my life. He was my life. He was my everything, you know. By right, he was. He was my everything. Everything I did based on what was good and right for him in the long run, right? So my life, my identity, my sense of who I am, my sense of like real purpose and stuff kind of get pushed to the back burner because, you know, responsibilities. And with those responsibilities, excuse me, you know, work, paying rent, you know, we liked to eat occasionally. So, you know, it just became more routine. So I got so caught up in the routine of life, the everything but routine of motherhood, that I kind of lost myself. I didn't really lose myself. I didn't really have a chance to get to know myself. I became a mother at the age of 20. So right out of my teens into 20, ta-da, I'm a mommy. So I didn't have the ability during my 20s to really sort out much about my life because I was hyper focused on being a mother. Now, I don't say that begrudgingly. I don't say that with any kind of regret or anything like that, because I love being a mother. I love being a mother. I loved raising my son, and what he brought into my life, that's irreplaceable. But there was that part of me that was missing. So when I started this journey, when my son graduated from high school, I was like, okay, but what am I supposed to do now? Like, I don't know. I'm not making sure he has lunch money. I'm not taking him to like orchestra events or football practice, or making sure he has lunch money on his account, field trips, all that stuff. I don't have to show up for PTA meetings and parent teacher conferences and be the classroom mom for anything. I was like, okay, so now I gotta figure this out and see, who am I. So I think that's really why the solar plexus resonates with me so much, because much of my spiritual journey has been less focused on the spiritual gifts, more focusing on, who the hell is Allison? Who is she? I don't know her very well. And so I had to get to know her. I needed to understand and own my identity, understanding that I am a powerful being, that I am a creation from the Most High God. And if you resonate with anything I'm saying, give me some hearts. So yeah, I didn't really know what to do. So the solar plexus just really resonates with me in that way of me being able to identify who I am as a person, as a woman, to be able to stand and say, oh, okay, so this is who I am. This is what I like to do. Okay, so now I'm getting to know more about who I am, what makes me tick, So that is why I love the solar plexus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what message we get to talk about with the solar plexus. Because, I could talk about me, which I probably still will. But I want to see what the cards say, because we've been pulling from the Daily Crystal, and I'm really enjoying this deck. This is a deck that, if you're not very familiar with crystals, as I'm not like, I know some stuff, but not as much as I would love to know with crystals. This is helping me learn more of the crystals, their names and what they do, what they're for, so on and so forth. So if you are wanting to learn more about crystals, this is a great deck to get to help you learn, because it comes with a great guidebook. It talks about the stone itself and the properties of it and so on and so forth. So I love it. So we're talking about the solar plexus. So we're going to pull a card to see, what do we need to focus on in regards to our solar plexus, in regards to that personal power, that confidence, that part of us that I feel partners with the throat chakra. I say that because the throat chakra is about your authenticity and you finding your voice, or you communicating and standing in your truth. So what better companion to the throat chakra than the solar plexus? Because the solar plexus is all about, when I hear the word plexus, I think about flex. I'm flexing. I'm telling you who I am. This is me. I am that I am. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I love those two chakras. I love talking about them together, because the way that they kind of help each other in that way. And for those that don't know, I'm very animated. I am a Leo, so I'm very animated in the way that I speak, in the way that I teach. This is who I am. I don't think I've ever met a Leo that's like totally chill in that way. We gonna be out front. You gonna see us and you gonna hear us. Some of us might be shy and introverted, but once you get us going, all right, let's see what we got here for the solar plexus. That's right, my sister. Ooh, oh, love this. Phantom quartz. Phantom quartz. Embrace change. Oh my God. Embrace change. How awesome is that? And I say it's awesome because within the solar plexus and you standing in your power, right? Embracing who you are, having confidence, understanding your personal power, understanding, your personal power. The Phantom Quartz says embrace change. So with that, oh, now my crown is tingling. So with that, it's like embracing change. Embrace the evolution. So a lot of you are being called to really make some changes in your life that will be more in alignment with who you are evolving into, if you will. Because a lot of us think of evolution and think, oh, I'm totally going to lose myself and I'm not going to be me anymore. No. Quite the contrary, my dear. In your evolution, this means that there is a new you about to emerge. So embrace change. Embrace the changes that are coming forth to you, that you are being summoned to do, because it's going to help you really build on the foundation that you already have and help you really own your power and step forth and be like, you know what? Yeah, this is who I am. I'm flexing, like my girl, Karis, what's her last name? The little girl that did the flexing in my complexion. Listen, flexing in your complexion, flexing in who you are. You have self-confidence. Your solar plexus is calling you to embody that personal power, that I am power that you have within you. You were born with everything you need inside of you. Everything you need. And does that mean you always have the answers? No. But one of the things that comes with you having everything that you need means that you have the ability to discern, to determine, to decide, to accept, to inquire, to ask questions, to be able to say, you know what, I don't know this, but I need to seek out someone who does. I don't have the answer for this, or I don't know how to do this. I'm being called to do this thing, like become a Reiki practitioner, which, by the way, 7/24 open enrollment begins for the next wave of Embody the Reiki Master Within. Get on board. So can't enroll to the 24th, but I'm just dropping that little seed for you so that you can go ahead and get yourself ready to take the class. So, you may be receiving a call to become a Reiki practitioner. Embrace the change. Embrace the change. Embrace this part of you that's something that's going to be different. It may be scary. I did a reading on Clubhouse this morning, and one of the cards was talking about the unknown. Well, when you're stepping into your power, your personal power, when you're allowing your solar plexus to really be open and really be unblocked, to get it unblocked and for it to work, Stepping into the unknown helps you understand that everything I have, everything I need, I have within me. So I have the power to overcome the obstacles that come or may come with this change. So embrace the change, embrace the unknown, embrace those things that you're being called to do because you're already a winner. All you do is win. All you do is win. So why? Why would you don't doubt yourself. This isn't the season for doubt. This isn't the time for doubt. Doubt be gone. Sure, you can be afraid. You can absolutely be afraid. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. Because you are more than a conqueror. You are more than ready to do this. You so ready. You are so ready. So embrace the change. The change is good. The change is good. And it's calling you higher. It's calling you higher. It's calling you to level up. It's calling you to trust. It's calling you to understand who you are and whose you are. So I hope that somebody is getting it. I do see hearts from Christine. So I hope y'all feel me on this message because I love it. Again, I love the solar plexus. So that is the message. Embrace change, step into the unknown, and allow yourself to receive. Lord have mercy. Allow yourself to receive the messages that are coming forth. Because some of y'all are getting messages like right now. Like right now. That you've been getting messages for a while. And you've been kind of pushing them off and be like, well, I don't know. Am I strong enough to do this? Am I the right person? Am I going to be able to do this? What if this don't work? And all these other things that you keep throwing at yourself. But you know what? That's not going to work anymore. It's time for you to embrace change. It's time for you to embrace change. It's time for you to step into your power and understand who you are and whose you are. Yeah. So, you've got your marching orders. So, before I close out, a couple of things. So, I want to remind you for the African Goddess Initiation Summer Fest with Abiola Abrams, to which I am part of. My session with Abiola will be aired on the 30th of July, because it is 21 days. But I am on the 30th of July, right in Leo season. She did me right. Right in Leo season. So, hey, Goddess Afua. So, yes, right when Leo season, just coming on in. And me and Abiola are both Leos, so yeah. So even if you're not, it's not even about me. I want you to join that Goddess Initiation Summerfest. Number one, it's free. Number two, it's some fabulous teachers and speakers. And I have been enjoying it so much. I've got one I got to listen to tonight. I've been getting oh my God. Some of this stuff is just amazing that these women have been doing and are doing, books and everything else. So, in speaking of books, the Goddess Initiation, the African Goddess Initiation Summer Fest, is to celebrate the Tuesday release of Abiola's new book of the African Goddess Initiation. Yay! And hold on to your hats. Not only am I speaking in the fest, but I'm also in the book. That's right. So, I am in the book. I am speaking on the fest. I am telling my story. I am excited, over the moon. Just cannot wait. So, yes, go to AfricanGoddessBook.com to get the book. No, AfricanGoddessClub.com is to join the Summerfest. tinyurl.com goddess book, I think, is the one to get the book. But anyway, even if that's not right, go to Abiola Abrams and you'll find it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Abiola and Hay House. Go there. You'll find it. Trust me. It's there. And I just been sitting in that. Like, I'm just so humbled by this. It's like, I'm so humbled by this whole process of, this just goes back to the whole conversation about the solar plexus, of me, standing in my power, stepping into the unknown. I've gotten invitations to like speak in places and be on podcasts and do these things. Be obedient, y'all. Be obedient. Do it scared. Do it scared. Be obedient to that voice that's calling out for you to step into your power, to be who you are, and telling you that it's okay for you to be who you are. It's okay for you to flex in your solar plexus energy of that identity and personal power and confidence and growth, understanding who you are, being the I am that I am. It is okay for you to do that. It is better than okay. It comes a time where you have to decide, either I'm going to continue with the same old, which is making me ill, which I'm tired of doing. I'm frustrated. I can't find the way that's really working for me. I'm not in alignment. I don't understand. I can't sleep at night. My stomach is hurting. All this energy is making me sick. I can't talk to some of these same people that I've been talking to. We don't relate, and I feel like I'm not relating to anybody or anything anymore. You're being called. You're being called. And it's not an easy call. It's not. It's hella scary. It's hella scary. But I tell you what, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. You're so worth it. You are so worth it. Take that moment, take that time, invest in yourself. I have no regrets of investing in myself, because one day a beautiful Black woman was speaking as a guest on a podcast, and she said, even though this is audio, I see you, I feel you, I understand. I watched her videos, and I couldn't get enough of hearing her voice because she was speaking my language. She wrung something down on the inside of me that I had never felt. She awakened the goddess who had been waiting for me to say yes to her. And it took somebody to break it down and tell me, you are worthy. You deserve this. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be cheap. It's not. But you are worthy and deserving. You are worth the investment. If you don't invest in nothing or nobody in this world, you, for the love of God, invest in you. Even if it's not in my programs, get in Goddess Afua, her Shine program. Honey, get your shine on. But invest in yourself. Have someone that can talk to you and reach down and get that solar plexus unblocked by understanding the personal power that you have, who you really are and whose you are. Nothing like it in the world. And that beautiful woman that helped me awaken the goddess within myself was Abiola Abrams. So if Abiola Abrams calls me, I'm running until I am out of breath, because she helped me get here. Having a coach, having a mentor is priceless. So many of you are failing, and it's not real failure, but it's in our finite human understanding. We're failing at not investing in ourselves because we want to say, I shouldn't have to pay for that. Somebody should just come and spend all their time, energy, share all their knowledge, and it should just be free. I shouldn't have to pay for that. I shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to do that. But you need guidance. You need someone that's going to tell you the truth and give you what you need when you need it. So stop missing your blessing because you don't want to pay. Even the Bible tells you count up the cost. Before you jump into anything, count up the cost. And at this point, for many of you, don't know who I'm talking to, you really can't afford to not invest in yourself anymore. You're all out of energy. You're all out of resources. You're all out of everything. Just like that song, I'm all out of love. You're all out of it. You're being called to go higher. So my only question is, will you answer the call? Will you answer the call? Is it scary? Yeah. It costs not just money, because that really was not the issue for me. Even though, yeah, hey, look, at that time, I wasn't even working. When I started, I wasn't even working. It wasn't even the price. My concern was, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I commit this time and effort to do this? Am I strong enough to do this? Am I worthy enough to do this? Yes. A fool. What you say? Hello? Calling? Is that you? Yeah. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. And I'm just going to invite you to go to the link in my bio. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, go to the link in the podcast notes and get yourself enrolled in enlightenment, empowerment, embodiment. Because I see you. And I know who you are. Now I want to help you see what I see. So, thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you. Nothing you can do about that. It's the truth. I appreciate you being here and sticking with me. And I'll talk to you all real soon. Flex your solar plexus. All right. Bye, y'all.